What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons. Let's talk about this one, man. Tegan Nox versus Becky Lynch. So, unlike the Nia Jax versus Raquel Rodriguez match earlier tonight, we actually got, no run-ins. We actually got a full-length match here. So, Tegan Nox against Becky Lynch. And really, for the first time since I think Tegan Nox been on the main roster, she's been showcased in a big match like this. So, this was a huge match for her, to really show herself. And, Becky Lynch defended the NXT Women's Championship. And this is now, I think, maybe the third time she's defended it now. It could be four. But, man, Becky's been defending this title to death. Early in the night, Xia Li wanted the challenge. And I thought that was interesting as well. I was going to do a separate video on that, but I don't think it's necessary. Just because I don't think Xia Li's gonna win, but we'll go over that little build up to that match though. But important thing to know here: before the match started, Tegan Nox got some encouragement from Natalya again, so there was nothing tricky this week. I still think Natalya has some ulterior motives that I'm not trusting with her, but for right now, it seems like she's being a very supportive player, but I still don't trust her all the way. So let's come out of commercial break and let's go over how this match went, man. Lynch went for her disarmer finisher, but Nox blocked it. Lynch held on as she got back to her feet. Nox pulled Lynch into the corner aggressively, causing the back of Lynch's head to hit the middle turnbuckle. Nox rolled up Lynch for a 2 count. Nox went up top and was cut off. Lynch set up for a superplex, but Nox threw punches at her and then slipped and tripped up Lynch, who was tied up in a tree of woe. Nox splashed Lynch in the corner and then covered her for a 2 count. Nox put Lynch in her own disarmer, but Lynch leaned into a pin to force her to release the hold. Lynch caught Nox with a couple of kicks from the apron and then hit her with a missile drop kick that led to a 2 count. Nox came right back with a fall-away slam for a near fall. Nox hooked the Lynch into a crucifix pin for a 2 count. Lynch went for a disarmer, but Nox countered it into a pin for a 2 count. Lynch finally applied the disarmer and got the submission win. So that was all she wrote for Tegan Nox. And this match went almost about 15 minutes. So Triple H almost let him go 15 minutes in this one. Becky Lynch successfully retains it. And no bad blood between the two, because after the match, Lynch gave out her hand for Nox to shake it. And she shook hands and bumped fists. Tegan Nox looked like she was sporting a little injury on her upper forearm. A little bit, not forearm, but the upper arm near her shoulder. So I don't know if she got a little injury there for real. So we'll see what happens. But good showing from Tegan Nox to me, man. I thought she had a really good showing in this match. And kind of proved why I think with the injury she was set back so hard. And I think she should get a prominent spot on the roster, where she's near the main event level. I would love to see her and Zoe Starks go at it. I think I would love to see that match, man. Zoe Stark and her will be pretty good, man. I wouldn't even mind seeing Tegan Nox battle some of the girls in NXT. I know she already did her run in NXT, but I wouldn't mind seeing her, because I've actually seen some of her matches on main event. I don't know how many of y'all seen her matches on main event, but she's actually been pretty good on those main event matches. I love her matches that she had with Xia Li earlier in the year on main event. Those are pretty good. I can't wait to see Xia Li versus Becky Lynch. But let me go with a poll, man. I did a poll for y'all, just basically asking y'all who won this one, who y'all thought would win this one. I actually got a bigger turnout on the other poll with Raquel Rodriguez and Nia Jax. It was like 576 votes on that one. This one was 366 votes, 36 likes. So make sure y'all go and still vote on this one. But 84% of y'all went for Becky Lynch to 16% for Tegan Nox. But Tegan Nox got a good amount of respect, man. 16% of y'all thought she was going to win. This was definitely a match that I definitely didn't have Tegan Nox with in no type of way. Not at all. But you could definitely tell like what's up, as far as where people's minds are at, where they figure where she would place at in this match. So thank y'all for voting in the poll, by the way. But yeah, man, back to Tegan Nox real quick, because Tegan Nox, I don't know, One thing that I'm really confused about with the IWC, I mean, that's really confusing with the whole Tegan Nox thing. She's got some haters out there. I don't really understand why she has haters, because it's not like, to me, outside of her just being injured all the time in her NXT career, I just don't get why she even has haters, because I will figure that she's someone that's hasn't even really been on anybody's radar, so why would she even get hate like that? It's something that people don't like about Tegan Nox, man, because I always hear, some people, saying fuck Tegan Nox or whatever, or just don't like Tegan Nox. And I just don't understand, man. I think she's a pretty good quality wrestler, and I think if they did something with her, like, the only thing she needs a character, though. I think she needs a character that they could get her into, like we saw with Toni Storm in AEW. I think she needs to get into like a little character. That's why I kind of want her to turn heel, because when she was heel on Main Event, I saw a little bit better of a character down there, so it was pretty interesting. But to end this off with Becky Lynch, it sounds like Xia Li is going to be her next opponent on Raw. I'm not sure who's going to be her next opponent outside of Lyra Valkyria on NXT. Maybe that's the next time she'll fight on NXT, is on Halloween Havoc. But we know Kiana James has been kind of in that picture as well, so we'll see what happens if anybody else gets involved down there on NXT. So I don't know. Becky Lynch is supposed to be down there tomorrow, so we'll see what happens, man. But going ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe. We'll talk about Becky Lynch tomorrow on NXT. Thank y'all for watching. After news to like.